Hey everyone, welcome back to the AI Tech channel. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new golden age, or are we riding a massive, overhyped bubble? Today, we're diving deep into Nvidia's future, and it all boils down to one thing. Will big tech actually spend the billions they're promising on AI? This isn't just about Nvidia's stock price. This is about the entire AI revolution. Buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. Did you know that if even one of the major players decided to cut back on their AI investment, it could send shockwaves through the entire market? That's the trillion-dollar question we're tackling today. Okay, so here's the headline. Despite some initial jitters about increased competition, Nvidia's stock is looking strong. Why? Because Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, and Alphabet are all signaling that they're sticking to their massive capital expenditure plans for AI infrastructure. We're talking serious money being poured into data centers, GPUs, and everything else needed to power the AI revolution. It's basically a vote of confidence in Nvidia's position as the leading provider of AI chips. But don't get too comfortable, because there's always a but. Remember that one time a major company promised big investments and then pulled the plug? Yeah, that's the kind of uncertainty we're dealing with here. Let's break this down. These tech giants aren't just throwing money at AI for fun. They see it as absolutely crucial to their future. Microsoft needs it for Azure and its AI-powered services. Meta needs it for the metaverse and its AI-driven algorithms. Amazon needs it for AWS and its robotics initiatives. Alphabet needs it for Google Cloud and its search dominance. The thing is, this isn't just about buying Nvidia's chips. It's about building an entire ecosystem around AI. It's about attracting top talent. It's about staying ahead of the competition. If they slow down, they risk falling behind. But what if the returns aren't what they expect? That's where the risk comes in. Imagine the scenario. They invest billions, AI doesn't deliver the promised results, and suddenly those Capex plans look a lot less appealing. That's the nightmare scenario for Nvidia. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, competition. Nvidia might be the king of the hill right now, but they're not the only player in the game. AMD, Intel, and a whole host of smaller companies are all vying for a piece of the AI chip pie, and some of them are making serious progress. We're seeing companies like DeepSeek claiming they can achieve similar AI model performance at a lower cost using older hardware. That's a direct shot at Nvidia's dominance. This isn't just about price, it's about efficiency. If a competitor can deliver the same performance for less money, that's a game changer. So, while Nvidia is riding high right now, they can't afford to be complacent. They need to keep innovating, keep improving, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Because if they don't, someone else will. Remember Blockbuster? They were on top, and then Netflix happened. The tech world moves fast, and no one is immune to disruption. Here's another thing to consider. Nvidia's success is heavily reliant on a small number of major customers. Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, and Alphabet account for a significant portion of their revenue. That's a concentration risk. If even one of these companies decides to drastically reduce their spending, it could have a major impact on Nvidia's bottom line. What if Meta decides the metaverse isn't worth the investment? What if Amazon decides to focus on other areas of AWS? What if Google decides to build their own AI chips in-house? These are all possibilities, and they all pose a threat to Nvidia's future. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. It might be a really big, fancy basket, but if something happens to that basket, you're in trouble. Nvidia needs to diversify its customer base and find new markets for its products. They need to be less reliant on these megacorporations. Beyond the financial risks, there are also some serious ethical considerations to keep in mind. AI systems are only as good as the data they're trained on. If that data contains biases, the AI systems will perpetuate and amplify those biases. We're talking about potentially discriminatory outcomes in areas like hiring, lending, and even criminal justice. This isn't just a technical problem, it's a societal problem. We need to be incredibly careful about how we develop and deploy AI systems. We need to ensure that they're fair, transparent, and accountable. And we need to be aware of the potential for misuse. AI can be used for malicious purposes, such as creating deepfakes, spreading misinformation, and even developing autonomous weapons. These are all very real threats, and we need to address them proactively. Because if we don't, we risk creating a world where AI is used to harm, rather than to help. Let's not forget about the potential for job displacement. As AI becomes more sophisticated, it's going to automate more and more tasks. That means fewer jobs for humans. We're already seeing this happening in areas like manufacturing and customer service, and it's only going to accelerate in the coming years. This doesn't mean that AI is inherently bad. It has the potential to create new jobs and new opportunities. But it also means that we need to be prepared for a future where many traditional jobs are no longer needed. We need to invest in retraining and education programs to help workers adapt to the changing job market. We need to create a social safety net to support those who are displaced by AI. And we need to think carefully about how we distribute the benefits of AI so that they're shared more equitably. Because if we don't, we risk creating a society where a small number of people benefit from AI while the vast majority are left behind. Are you preparing for the AI revolution? What skills are you focusing on? So, what's the bottom line? Nvidia is in a strong position right now, but their future is far from guaranteed. They're facing increased competition, customer concentration risk, and a whole host of ethical challenges. The success of Nvidia and the entire AI industry hinges on whether big tech continues to invest heavily in AI infrastructure. But even if they do, there's no guarantee that those investments will pay off. There's the risk of an AI bubble, the risk of technological obsolescence, and the risk of unintended consequences. The future of AI is uncertain. It could be a utopia where technology solves all our problems and creates a better world for everyone. Or it could be a dystopia where technology exacerbates inequality, undermines democracy, and threatens our very existence. The choice is ours. We need to be smart, we need to be careful, and we need to be ethical, because the decisions we make today will shape the future of AI and the future of humanity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more AI tech analysis. And let me know in the comments what you think the future holds for Nvidia and the AI industry. Are you bullish, bearish, or somewhere in between? Let's start a conversation.